There's never been a puzzle quite like Rubik's Cube.
One of the most popular puzzles is the Rubik's Cube. It's been around since the 70s and has continued to keep its popularity. Championships, events, and the community in general are extremely active today. So what do I think of the Rubik's Cube? Well, I love them. The only problem is that I couldn't solve one to save my life. I've tried looking up tutorials.
This doesn't make any sense.
And messing around with some, but it always resulted with me getting excited just for solving one side of the Rubik's Cube. So when I saw that VIZIONECK put out a Rubik's Cube-like VR game titled Twisty Puzzle Simulator, I got excited. Could this be my chance to finally solve a Rubik's Cube, because I was always too cheap to buy one? Let's find out. Oh, well, let's also find out if the game is good in the first place. Twisty Puzzle Simulator is a VR puzzle game that has you solving various puzzles based off of the Rubik's Cube. There are 14 puzzles to start off with, but you can unlock more with hitting codes in the puzzles. You have simple puzzles like the 2x2 and 3x3 cubes, but you also have harder puzzles like mix-up cubes and Luna cubes. The design of some of these cubes are insane, and from what I know, most of these cubes exist in real life. Luckily, you can switch to any cube at any time, so if you can't figure out a cube or get bored of one, you can switch to something else. When you start playing with a cube, it starts off already solved, but you can press a button that will scramble the cube. The scrambling is great and makes each time you play drastically different. The game supports the DualShock 4 controller and Move controllers. I found the DualShock to be a lot better than the Move controllers though. The moves aren't bad, but the DualShock is a lot more precise and easier to use. The way you control the cubes is with the analog stick and back triggers. Use the analog stick to hover over parts of the cube, then press R1 or L1 to rotate that row. It takes a little while to get used to the controls, but besides that, they work really well. There's also a stopwatch near the cube, so that you can see how long it takes you to beat the cube. Your stats are saved and stored onto a stats screen, so you can see how good you've done in the past. And the developers said that online features are planned in 2019, which I think will most likely include leaderboards. Overall, Twisty Puzzle Simulator is good. It's got a good variety of cubes, and the controls are well done. Though unless you enjoy Rubik's Cubes or are good at them, it's hard to recommend. Because even at the easiest cube, a lot of people won't be able to solve it. It's not for everyone, but for those who are interested, it's a good deal, especially when compared to buying these cubes in real life. And no, I didn't solve a single Rubik's Cube in this game. But mark my words, I will someday!